Hey, welcome to Daily Bravo Drama. In this audio, we will be talking about Ariana Bierman cutting off her dad, Croy, the messy next-gen NYC love triangles, Vicki Gunvalson's major relationship red flags, Frankie Grande going off on Big Brother house guests, and even some wild World Cup celebrity clashes. We'll cover everything coming up in this audio. Hey, this is Delilah.
Hey, this is Fahid.
Welcome to Reality TV Audio Podcast, where we break down the latest in reality TV every day.
Yeah, we really do have a massive stack of sources to get through today.
We do.
Yeah.
And the mission for this deep dive is, we want to strictly stick to discussing the facts for you as they are reported.
Right, exactly.
So no grand moral conclusions from us. We're just giving a quick opinion on the mechanics of the drama and moving on.
Keeping it moving, just looking at the behaviors and the ripple effects for you.
Yeah, so let's jump straight into the most viral trending news first, because, we've got a whole new generation stepping up to the cameras.
Oh, totally. The kids of these famous reality stars are now dealing with their own drama.
It's wild to watch. So looking at the mid-season trailer for Season 2 of Next Gen NYC, right away we see this tension with Judy Che and her boyfriend, Christian Carmichael.
Yeah, and they've been dating since, 2020?
Right, 2020. But in this footage, Christian is clashing with her. He is complaining that they live in, quote, two different worlds.
He literally says he hates being filmed.
Yeah, he is super visibly uncomfortable. So I kind of want to compare growing up on reality TV to, learning to swim in a fishbowl full of piranhas.
That is a great way to put it, honestly.
Right, because everyone is watching. So is Christian just being naive about dating a Judy Che, or do the cameras actually force a wedge into normal relationships?
Well, it's kind of both. The cameras act as this massive accelerant.
They speed everything up.
Exactly. They put enormous pressure on the existing cracks. Christian is confronting the total access demand of reality TV. So when he mentions two different worlds, he sees that her career turns private moments into public entertainment.
Well, he just wants to protect those moments.
Right. It's a very natural human instinct that just clashes with the show.
It really highlights how abnormal the environment is for them.
Yeah.
But then, on the flip side, you have cast members who lean into the chaos completely.
Oh, absolutely.
Look at Ariana Bierman's massive love square on the same show.
A love square.
Yeah, a square. Because she recently broke up with Hudson McElroy, right?
Yeah, that was just recent.
But then, in the trailer, she's seen, under the covers snuggling with Liam Obergfall.
Which, that alone is a standard reality TV pivot.
It is. But wait, it gets messier. Suddenly, you have Charlie Zakour claiming that Ariana came over to sesh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then Emer Spain jumps in, saying Ariana actually gave up a first-class seat just to sit with Charlie.
That is a dizzying amount of romantic overlap,
It really is. It gets to the point where their co-star, Georgia McCann, literally has to tell her to just pick one.
Well, you have to look at the environment shaping those choices, A love square is television gold.
Yeah, it keeps you on the show.
Exactly. But with Ariana, this romantic chaos is happening alongside a very real, very heavy family rift.
Yeah. The sources confirm she's no longer speaking to her dad, Croy Bierman.
Right, amid his bitter divorce from Kim Zolciak.
And Ariana's accusing Croy of making up, quote, insane things. She says she is really just trying to protect her 4 younger siblings.
That is the psychological toll we talk about. The legacy trauma trickles down to the kids.
It definitely does. She actually sat down with Riley Burris to discuss this exact impact.
Which makes sense, because Riley is dealing with her mom, Condi Burris, going through a split from Todd Tucker.
Yeah, and Riley was saying she doesn't want people making her mom feel bad during all this.
See, these young adults have watched their parents' most painful moments weaponized for entertainment.
And court battles, too.
Yeah, so that trauma makes their own romantic relationships incredibly guarded and just complex.
Well, speaking of family trauma and rings and messy splits, we can transition seamlessly to the veteran reality stars over in the OC.
Right, because they are dealing with the exact same issues.
Literally the same. So on RHOC, Jen Pedranti is breaking down over the impact her divorce is having on her 17-year-old son, Grayson.
Yeah, Grayson is really withdrawing and struggling with his dad's absence.
It's so sad to watch. And then you have Gina Kirschenheiter, who is getting a prototype ring from her 40-year-old boyfriend, Travis Mullen.
A prototype ring, right.
Yeah, and Gina's looking to protect herself with a prenup, and she even wants to keep her last name.
Which is a very calculated, self-protective move, given her past.
Definitely. But if we're talking about rings, I have to bring up Vicki Gunvalson.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, because her boyfriend, Michael Smith, has apparently kept an engagement ring in a safe. for over a year.
Over a year.
And he told Vicky she won't get it until she, quote, shapes up.
The power dynamics there are just incredibly lopsided.
Wait, hold on. I have to push back on this. Holding an engagement ring hostage in a safe until your partner shapes up isn't just a red flag. It's a giant neon warning sign, right?
It is entirely manipulative.
I mean, you can't use an engagement ring like a dog treat.
No, exactly. The ring becomes an instrument of behavioral control instead of a symbol of partnership.
It's so gross.
It completely shifts the dynamic into like a parent-child relationship. One person holds the authority.
Yeah, and Heather Dubrow completely agrees. She went on Watch What Happens Live and called Michael's tactic a giant red flag.
Heather is usually very good at spotting those imbalances.
She really is. She even noted that her husband, Terry Dubrow, agrees that it's just manipulative.
Which is saying something.
Yeah, and while Heather was on WWHL, she also mentioned that Tamra Judge seems calmer and more present in season 20.
But she had to throw some shade, right?
Oh, of course. She shaded Emily Simpson, who, by the way, recently revealed a 40-pound weight loss.
Right, and there's separate news about Tamra being accused of blocking Emily from iHeart events.
Which is so messy.
It's a textbook territory dispute.
Yeah.
Blocking a co-star from industry events limits their access and their livelihood.
It really does. But the craziest part of the OC news is the reunion of the TRES AMIGAS.
The quiet woman sit down.
Yes. Vicky forced a sit-down between Tamra and Shannon Bedore at the Quiet Woman restaurant.
Which is iconic.
And Tamra actually apologized for calling Shannon a drunk who will never get a man, and they agreed to move forward.
That is a major strategic realignment. Both of them know their combined brand value as the TRES AMIGAS is vastly higher than being fractured enemies.
Totally a business move. Oh, and Teddy Mellencamp made a little cameo as Tamra visited her, too.
Always popping up.
Right. Well, before we move over to the East Coast drama, we're going to give a quick shout out to our listener, The Learner. Thanks for diving in with us.
Yeah, thanks for listening.
And here's a fun fact to keep in your back pocket for you. The Quiet Woman restaurant in the OC has been the site of more infamous housewives, plate throws, and makeups than almost any other location in Bravo history.
It's like the historical battleground for apologies.
Exactly. Speaking of apologies and making up at restaurants, let's look at a cast member who allegedly hoards apologies like trophies.
Let's talk about the In the City drama.
Yes, so Kenny Martin accuses Lindsay Hubbard of being, quote, good at deflecting. And he famously stated she collects apologies like souls.
What a line.
Right. This all stems from a fight at Yvonne Nager's wedding dinner regarding the demise of Amanda Bachula and Kyle Cook's marriage.
That phrase, collecting apologies like souls, is such a specific psychological defense mechanism.
So, question for you on that. When someone collects apologies like souls, does that mean they're actually winning the arguments? Or are they just exhausting the other person into submission?
Oh, they're absolutely just exhausting the other person. They turn themselves into the victim so effectively that the actual aggrieved party just apologizes to restore peace.
Just to make it stop.
Exactly. It's a war of attrition.
That makes total sense. Well, Kenny didn't stop there. He also called out his friend Gavin Mosley for siding with Lindsay, joking that the reunion seating chart should have put Gavin directly on, quote, Lindsay's lap.
Which is a direct challenge to his independence, right?
Yeah, but Gavin had an amazing clapback. He posted an Instagram photo of himself literally sitting on Lindsay's lap with the caption, "You come at the short king, you better not miss."
See, that is brilliant crisis PR right there.
It really is, just leaning into it.
By disarming the insult with humor, you completely neutralize the critique.
Short king energy for the win. Okay, so moving to Southern Charm, we have a quick update. Craig Conover is sparking rumors because he was spotted with a mystery blonde at a John Bon Jovi concert at Madison Square Garden.
A mystery blonde at MSG is a big deal.
Yeah, let's contextualize his dating timeline. He split from Paige DeSorbo a year and a half ago.
Which was very public.
Super public.
Yeah.
Then he had a brief season 11 romance with Charlie Manley, and then faced rumors back in April about dating country singer Kelsey Ballerini.
So taking a mystery blonde to MSG is basically a classic soft launch strategy.
Just testing the waters, you know?
Exactly. You gauge public interest without officially committing to a storyline.
Well, we've seen Bravo stars fight and scheme, but reality TV drama is officially spilling over into competition shows and even the global sports stage.
The boundaries are completely dissolving.
They really are. Look at Big Brother 28. Frankie Grande, who is Ariana Grande's brother, demands the immediate removal of house guest Kamu Kirk and Survivor star Rick Devens over live feed comments.
The live feeds always catch everything. What did they say?
Well, Camus, who is an MMA fighter and very protective of his image, was complaining about fellow housemate Drew Campbell wearing unicorn pajamas that he borrowed from Mallory Riccio.
Unicorn pajamas?
And Camus literally stated, "Miss me with the drag stuff."
Oh, wow.
Right. So Frankie took to X, formerly Twitter, calling them homophobic bigots.
Which is a huge accusation.
Yeah, he noted that acting repulsed by men in feminine clothing is homophobic. He did later walk back some of the criticism of Rick, but the internet was already in an uproar.
You're seeing this massive collision between personal branding like Camus protecting his tough MMA image and the modern audience acting as HR.
The audience is HR. I love that.
They hold these contestants accountable in real time.
Yeah. And speaking of different worlds colliding, the 2026 FIFA World Cup final turned into a massive celebrity battleground.
Oh, the VIP section was crazy.
Totally. Tom Brady and Logan Paul clash following a viral slap incident.
Which was everywhere online.
Yeah, and then Shaq defends Tom Brady, blasting Dave Portnoy over a harsh post he made about the quarterback.
It's just all these massive egos in one room.
And meanwhile, Tom Cruise reportedly felt, quote, humiliated at the same event. It sounds less like a prestigious global sporting event and more like a WWE Royal Rumble mixed with a Real Housewives reunion.
That is exactly what it is. You have legacy sports icons, internet provocateurs, and Hollywood royalty all crammed in, operating under completely different rules of engagement.
It's exhausting just reading about it. And finally, some royal drama. Meghan Markle posted a swimsuit photo from a holiday in Portugal, and it completely backfired.
How did a swimsuit photo backfire?
Fans accused her of cosplaying Princess Diana.
Oh, the forensic analysis of royal images is relentless. They are always searching for historical mirroring. Bravo stars don't even experience that level of scrutiny.
No, not at all. So as you process all of this, ask yourself, in an era where everyone is hyper-aware of the cameras, from Gia's boyfriend refusing to film to Camus protecting his MMA brand, is reality TV even possible anymore?
That is the big question.
Or are we just watching people manage their personal PR in real time?
I think we all know the answer to that.
Make sure you tune into our next audio because we've got a massive story brewing. We've got our hands on some leaked texts from a major Real Housewives group chat, and let's just say someone might be getting fired. You won't want to miss it.